Okay. Okay, today is March 11th. It's about 2:50 p.m. Saturday, and this is Bigfoot Radio, also known as Seeking for Bigfoot. Thought I'd come up here today, and there used to be an old mining town up here years and years ago, back during the beginning of the 1800s. It was called Muletown. Sorry about it. It sounds like I'm a little out of breath. I kind of am. I just had to climb up the side of a hill. And anyhow, Muletown was known back during the time of 1849 of Shasta County's first gold discovery off of Clear Creek. Well, Clear Creek is back this way, and Muletown is this way. But you know, a lot of these old mining towns had a lot of strange stories of hairy men or giants and all that stuff in the area. So I thought I'd come in here and do a little bit of Bigfoot reconnaissance, or how you pronounce it, and see if we can find the tracks or maybe hair samples or something hanging off some of the trees. Now, if you notice some of the trees in here, you see a few of them that are burnt. Last year, the year before, they had a horrific fire in here. It burnt 1,000 acres. So many miles of land was on fire. Took them almost a week to 2 weeks to put it out. But like I said, I thought I'd just walk around here and see if we can see any movement. Maybe do some tree knocking too, if I can find a piece of wood or something around here. Or who knows, maybe here's some walking in here somewhere. That's a woodpecker in the background. And the other reason I'm out here, I want to get out of the house anyhow. I get tired of being stuck in the house with all the rain we've been having and all the floods we've been having up here as well. I'm more at home outdoors walking around than I am being cooped up in the house. I mean, you know, what's the sense in living life if you can't go out and enjoy nature at her best? I just walk around out here. There's a Y. Looks like an Egyptian Ankh in a way. That's a tree that's got burnt on one side. Now the red clay you see on the side of or the red dirt you see on the side of the hills over here is also an indication of gold. So this place in here is also known for a lot of quantity of gold prospecting. There's still gold up here in these hills. Low bridge. Now, sometimes you get a Bigfoot that like to get down deep in these gullies to hide, or, you know, get out of the way of the sunlight. And yeah, I know I'm making all kinds of noise, but what do you expect? It doesn't bother me if they hear me at all, because sometimes we might see one, sometimes we may not see one at all. You never know. Oh. Now, when I was a kid growing up back during the 70s, this here used to be a Bigfoot hotspot up in here. Really lots of them. You don't see too many of them up here anymore now, but usually in the winter you see a lot of them, especially during the snow and the hard rainy seasons and stuff like that, when people stay home in the house. They'd be out here like walking around. Oh, looky here. Look at the way the grass is formed. Let me move this away. Now that's odd. I mean, to me that is odd. You see looks like the heels here, right where this rock is at. And then it goes all the way up this way, all the way up over here, and comes up around over this way. You got two pine cones in the middle, but you can tell the pine cones were stepped on. And putting my foot next to it, yeah, I'd say there's a Bigfoot in here. I don't know how old the print is, but if I can, I don't see another footprint. Maybe he walked around, or it's kind of really hard to find footprints, especially in this type of rocky terrain. This is just a fluke. I mean, I just barely noticed it, and too bad it wasn't in dirt. You could see a lot better of a print, the toes and everything. I just, don't see nothing here. And we don't have bear up here make a print like this big, because there's no way. We don't have bear that big. Our bear footprints up here get about as big as maybe this red rock right here. That's about it. That footprint back there was a little bit too wide and too big. I'm going to keep going, get out of here, go further down. We might find another, I don't know. Like I said, they like coming out here in the winter when it's raining, because they know that we're not out here. So I'm going to keep looking and just enjoy the scenery. Now you could be a quarter of a mile from the road. You could be a couple thousand feet from the road. It don't matter. Yeah, Bigfoot would probably be out here anyhow. Here's what looks like a trench. I don't know how deep. Got trees out here growing up out of it. And then it goes off over here. Here's what looks like an animal digging or something. I'm not going to say it's a Bigfoot because I don't know. Looks like, I don't know, maybe a dog dug it or something. Haven't got a clue. Like I said, it is really hard to find footprints in this rocky terrain. Really, really difficult. The only reason I come out here is because, like I said, years back it used to be known as a Bigfoot hotspot. It's not much of a hotspot anymore, but used to be. Now, Creek, which is just up by Whiskeytown Lake, it's right up over this way, a couple miles on up. That is a Bigfoot hotspot, and Salt Creek, believe it or not, intersects with Clear Creek. So it's just maybe a couple miles up the road. Now that's a Bigfoot hotspot up there. There's another Salt Creek again up in on the other side of Shasta Lake somewhere, which is also another Bigfoot hotspot. Just like what is it, Big Bend, California. There's a mountain range up there, or like a canyon up there. It's called was it Canyon de Diablos, which means Canyon of the Devil. And anything that's assembling a devil back in the days of the Native Americans, they would call these creatures a devil because of the red glowing eyes. So I'm thinking that's where these names came from. So we're just going to look and see if I can find something else. Man, that's a big old crack. Not off the subject of Bigfoot, but I'd like to come in here with a pick and a shovel and see if there's any gold in that crack. Oh hell yeah, I bet there is too. Probably a lot of snakes too. I had to put these on, I couldn't see very good without them. There's something over there moving and I can't tell what it is. If you guys can see it, let me know. So it looks like it's bobbing its head back and forth. I don't know if it's a baby Bigfoot or an animal or bird or something, I'm not sure, but it looks like it's bobbing back and forth. Fast, not slow. That's strange. It might be one, I don't know. If I could get up closer, but I'm not going to walk all the way over there just to find out. But it sure as hell looks like it. If I had a camera, and not the video camera that's on these glasses, they'd probably shit and run.